Hey guys, I want to make a quick video here and show you where I think the market is going to head in the next couple of days here. Now that we're above the 4,000, I think that we're going to sell off. I'm going to show you my reasons for why I'm looking to short around 41.50. So here is a weekly chart, and I'm going to show you the trend line here. Like, we are in a downtrend, and you can see every time price gets to here, we reject. And that's been happening every time. So we get up to this trend line here, it's a resistance trend line, we sell off. Get up to it again, and then we sell off. Then we get up to it again, and this one was interesting because we did break above it for a little bit, just long enough to catch some people chasing this break thinking that's bullish because we broke above that downtrend line, and then we sold off again. I think that's kind of going to play out again. This time we're above that trend line. Here it is. We broke above it. But that looks bullish. However, if you take away or you hide, I want to hide this. A couple things here. So if you're looking at this from just a regular perspective, this looks really bullish. We broke above this trend line. That's bullish. At least that's what we're taught to trade off of. And for the most part, it's true. Yes, the market is now looking to rally because we did break above those resistance lines. But we have a supply zone. Even though we are making, right here, you can see like higher highs. This is bullish above that trend line. That is bullish, but we have a supply zone. And it's a big one, it's a daily. And it's right here where we sold off the last time. So this is where I'm going to be looking to short in this area here. So this has been the last, let's go to a daily. This is a daily supply zone, and it did reject the last time. So you can see here, higher highs. Broke above that weekly trend line. The strong break on this day here above that trend line, that's bullish. But we sold off last time this happened. Now we're setting up for a triple top here. That's what I think that the market's going to sell off. So what I'm going to use for my profit target is the nearby demand zone, which is 39.47. So just say 39.50. That's where I'll look to take profits. I'm going to look to short around 41.50 with my stop loss being about 41.90 or just above that inside of this zone. I'm expecting it to play out like it did last time. I'll show you from a risk reward standpoint how that looks. So my stop would be about right here, 41.91 say. Expecting just a little bit above this here, this last resistance point. I'm going to look right here inside of this daily supply zone, and then my profit target would be around 39.50 area. That is a risk to reward of, what does it say? 4. So that's a really good setup, risk reward wise as well. It's another reason that I like it. I don't see any demand zones that I'd be worried about in taking that position. So I think we could go down 100 points from there. Probably more than that, but that's a safe place to take some profits. And what I'll also be looking for confirmations on that trade is for ES to be doing the same thing. So it has the same setup here, the NASDAQ does. So if the NASDAQ breaks above this as well, this little zone here, if we break above here, that looks bullish into this daily supply zone. If we get a break into this daily supply zone here on the NASDAQ, and then also get a break up into this supply zone on ES, then I think we can sell off pretty substantially. And then I will also have, for confirmation, I'm using the VIX, and I'd like to see the VIX get above 20, 21 and hold. So that's the fear index, so meaning there's more fear in the market. We get above 21 with NASDAQ in that supply zone and ES in that supply zone, and I think that we could sell off pretty good. There's a couple things that I wanted to show real quick though, because we have earnings coming out for a few of the big names. On Wednesday, Facebook, so tomorrow Facebook, and then Amazon, Alphabet, Apple. And I just did a quick check on some of these names, Apple and Microsoft, for example. I thought Microsoft had earnings, but I guess they don't. So let's just say Apple. Technically, Apple is undervalued by about $30 a share based on its fair market value, which I always look at before I take a position on any equity, short or long. So here it is, Apple. Fair value price is $192.50. But right now, Apple is at $144. So there's room on Apple. It has earnings, so it'll be interesting to see how that plays out. I can see Apple going up on as long as the earnings are okay, possibly going up because the fair value price is still so much higher. Technically, it's undervalued. And that would take up the S&P 500 and the NASDAQ up a little bit. And that would probably line up just around the supply zone. So another reason to go short. So I'm liking all that for a short position. There's really not a whole lot else that I see out there just because of the earnings. So really, I just want to play the S&P short. And then I will give some more information on that in the Discord when I do initiate that position. And last is just going to show you the website. If you go on here, you can get some information and get access to a trial and kind of meet some people, get a feel for the Discord and see if it's something that you might like. 7 days for free. So that's everything for now. Thanks.